Hello guys, Sapphire Yame with a review of Reign Season 2, Episode 7, titled The Prince of Blood. Now, within this episode, Narcisse demands that Francis signs an edict that would literally force everyone in France to openly declare their faith. Francis turns to Bash for help, confessing the truth that he had killed their father, King Henry. Lola is then tasked by Francis to plant a false evidence that could get Narcisse arrested as a traitor, but she claims to him that she wasn't able to go through with it. I'm like, and she said she wasn't able to go through it because Francis refused to share his reasons, while Narcisse is immediately honest with her on how he's blackmailing Francis. Now, my thing is that now we can see that Francis, even though we see that he has good intentions on protecting those around him, we're literally seeing that because he's not telling anyone the truth about that he's being blackmailed, it's literally starting to backfire on him, starting with Lola. As we see, he has a very good friendship, sort of a good friendship relationship with Lola, Mary's friend and lady-in-waiting. And the fact that he goes to her to help her, goes to her for help is, we can see, their bond.
Hello?
But the fact that he didn't tell her or tell Mary, his mother, or Lola about what's actually going on is like, okay, Francis, you got to tell somebody.
Hello?
You're a king. Yes, you're the king of France. You got to have all this responsibility. But you don't have to do it alone. You have your advisors. You have all these people around to help you.
This Ariel's mom number. My bad. I thought this was Ariel. I'm sorry.
I'm
so sorry.
That you have all these people court there to help you rule your kingdom better than the previous royals. So with him pretty much seeking no help, is like it's about to crumble. All this pressure is about to crumble him, crush him like a bug. So Mary, who is kept out of the loop, goes to Louis for help. And this is how Mary and Louis start to form this bond, because Francis is sort of absent in her life and pretty much not telling her secrets because she's your queen. She is your queen. She is supposed to help you run this freaking kingdom. She's supposed to help you. And you're keeping her out. It's going to be problems. It's going to be trouble. So she goes to Louis for help. Inspired by Mary's bravery, Louis protests the edict by falsely claiming to be Protestant, because Mary figures that if one noble pops up, says, "Hey, I'm Protestant," then other nobles who are secretly Protestant will come forth, and hopefully they could sort of quell this rising tension between the Catholics and the Protestants within our country. So I'm like, okay, Francis, you see your wife has good ideas. Why aren't you listening to her? It's like, ugh. So Louis protests by falsely claiming to be a Protestant, though his protest causes other real Protestant nobles to speak up. Francis, fearful for the lives of his loved ones, signs the edict anyway. Francis, stop being a Mitch, okay? So when Mary expresses her anger and disappointment, Francis suggests that she go back to Scotland. Francis' younger sister, Claude, returns to court. Now, Claude is going to be a hot mess within the rest of these episodes. I mean by hot mess, I mean she's a hot mess. Ooh, boy, Claude is the Kim Kardashian of her time. Okay, that's what I'm gonna put it that way. She is a Kardashian of her time. Kenneth then tries to befriend her, but she is rebuffed because Claude wants Bash for herself. Now, think about this. Think about it. Bash and Francis and Claude are all siblings by King Henry. King Henry is by King Henry. Francis and Claude are brother and sister by King Henry and Catherine. Francis is related by Claude on the basis of Francis. They have different mothers. But it's still disgusting. Okay? It's still disgusting. It's like, out of all the people you can flirt around at court, you gonna flirt with Bash, your half-brother. Thought? That's what she is, a thought, the 15th century thought. Okay? So Catherine begins to see the ghosts of her two dead daughters, who then threaten to clone Claude. So I'm like, okay, is Catherine going crazy because now she's seeing ghosts? And then you got the fact that, okay, why do little kids looking like they need to be on The Shining want to hurt Claude? So it's like, what's going on? The plot thickens. And so that is all for episode The Prince of Blood. Francis. Oh, like within the season, Francis is like ticking me off like so much. Like season 1, I didn't like him as much, but he kind of grew me. I was more of, I'm more Team Bash, But this season is like Francis, like you're ticking me off, Francis, like So anyway, that is all for The Prince of Blood. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys January 22nd for the return of Reign from his season, from his winter, break.